Hi friends, this is Krishna. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am very happy that many of you are making good amount of money based on my recommendations. So I will continue to post my recommendations whenever the market conditions are good. And also, some of my friends asked me what kind of analysis I use because in my previous videos I explained some analysis, that is some of the indicators whatever I use. So still they could not perceive what exactly I'm doing. So today I am going to explain some more techniques or some of the strategies whatever I use to make my right entry and exit points. But there is a disclaimer: the technical analysis should be combined with the market trend. If you don't take the market trend into consideration and just go only by this technical analysis, then there are 95% chances that it will not work. Technical analysis should be used to reinforce your prediction, whether you are making it uh, the right point or not. So you should always first go by the market trend, and accordingly you should try to do your analysis. Okay. So first you go to trading view and you pick any stock. So here for example I have picked Tata Steels. So our very first thing what we need to do, you see the current market price and you see what is the 52-week high price. So for Tata Steels, current market price is around 600, 52-week high price is around 730. So it is already down by 130 points. Okay, good. Now, what is the next thing we need to do? We need to see whether the stock is in overbought region or oversold region. So you need to use the stochastic RSI indicator. And as I said in my previous videos, you can set the bandwidth either 70/30 or 80/20. So when this is above your upper band, then this is in the overbought region. On the contrary, when it is below this line, it is in oversold region. So when some stock is in this overbought region, we can expect some correction because it is already in the overbought region. So if people decided to book their profit, then the stock price will come down. Whereas if it is in the oversold region, then there will be a trend reversal which will make the stock price on the higher side. So we need to ensure whether it is in the overbought region or oversold region. Okay. So now for Tata Steel, it is, I have set this to the day chart. It is in oversold region, and I am changing this to the 4 hours chart. Here also it is in oversold region. Okay. So now next thing we need to see the RSI, the RSI indicator. So last 4 hours chart RSI is around 30. So next thing what you need to do, whenever the stock price, I mean the RSI goes below 30, so whichever the point, there was a trend reversal happened, you know. So here there is a trend reversal, in this point there is a trend reversal, and yeah, here you can see, but we cannot say it as a trend reversal, but there was some minor increase in the price. Here we can say there was a trend reversal. So the main intent is to capture at least another 10 or 20 points increase. That is, in terms of percentage, I would say around 2%. You know, if you are a short term trader, you can go for such picks. So you need to pick the RSI. So whenever the RSI there is a trend reversal, you need to identify those points and you just draw a line. So this will give you an indication. So whenever the stock RSI hits this line, then we can expect some trend reversal. So for that you need to wait until there is some trend reversal. Okay, so this is the next indicator. So what is the third one? See this blue line? So this is basically the exponential moving average. So currently it is set for 14 days. So basically this line, when the stock is in upper trend and when the price falls, this line will act as a support. See here, the stock is in upper trend, the price was keep on increasing. So whenever the stock price falls, this line act as a support, then from there again it will bounce back. Whereas when the stock is in downtrend, this line will act as a resistance. So here for example, now it is trading below is 14 days moving average. Let us say 25 days moving average, where this line, it is still below. 50 days, still below. 100 days, yes, almost touching. So if you say for 200 days, it will be still above the 200 days moving average price. So since the stock price is close to its 100 days moving average, in the upcoming sessions, if the price moves above 620 and if it manages to close above this line, then we can expect some upper moves. Okay, so this is the another way. And what is next? So this is one of my favorite indicators. Here you see this blue line and green line and red line. So basically this is called Arun indicator. Okay, and I set the chart to 4 hours chart. So it is very simple. If you want to know in detail about this Arun indicator, you can go and read in Wikipedia. Basically this indicator was invented by an Indian. So it is a bit interesting to read how this indicator works. So just to tell you in short, whenever this green line, you see this is the bearish line, red line is a bearish line, green line is the bullish line. So whenever the green line crosses the red line, then you can go long. So here you see there is a cross and the stock price was continuously increasing, and as long as the green line stays on the, here you can see the green line on the left side, you see it is 100, and the red line, that is the bearish line, it is 0. So continuously it was 100, the bullish line was 100 and the bearish line was 0. So it was continuously increasing. When the stock price started to fall, then here you can observe the bullish line started to come down. So until this point it was 100, right? Then you see it is 92, again 100, 85, 78, 71, 64. So there was a continuous fall. So whether this bullish line, whether this bearish line increases or not, that is not a matter. When the stock is in uptrend, you need to exit when this line, when the bullish line started to reduce. The same thing goes with the when some stock is in downtrend, that is, in that case this line will be downside and the bearish line will be on the upper side. I can show you some example. You see here the red line crossed the green line, right? And it was 100% bearish. You see what happened to the price? The price was continuously dropping, keep on dropping, and here it is getting consolidated. So when the green line and the red line both are going parallel to each other, which means the stock price is getting consolidated. You see there will be a range, it will be in a range during the consolidation. So this is your third indicator, just to ensure that your analysis would not go wrong. Okay, I hope this will help you to make your judgment. But as I said, you need to always go with the market trend. So that also I will tell you how I know whether the market trend is positive or negative. It is very simple. You go to Stockage, stockage.com, and you go to the home page. Here you see the FII activity. You click. So here, day wise, you will get this data. So FIICM means FII's cash market. Okay, FIIs and DAIs are the big institutional investors. FII stands for foreign institutional investors. DAI stands for domestic institutional investors. So these people are like the mutual fund house and hedging fund managers. So these are the people who invest a lot of money into the market. So whenever there is a positive cash flow into the market will move up, and when they decided to take their money out, then the market will fall, right? So here you see on 29th January, that is yesterday, FIIs have sold for 6,000 crores, close to 6,000 crores in cash market, but DAS have bought close to 2,500 crores in cash market. So to make you very clear, I'm just going to select Nifty and I'm selecting day chart. So here you see FII data from November 18th to Jan 21st. FIIs were continuously buying money. They were continuously pumping out their money into our market. So here you see all these green lines. Whereas DAIs, you see, they were continuously selling because FIIs started pouring their money from November 18th. So whenever FIIs money comes into our market, it will rally. So DAIs continuously started booking their profit. So this date is from November 18th, right? See, from November 18th to Jan 21st. Now you go to trading view. So this is Nifty day chart. You see we have the data from November 18th, right? Okay, November 18th. So at November 18th market was here. So since FII were buying, you see where the market run Jan 21st until Jan 21st. We hit the all-time high of 14,770 on this day. So after Jan 21st, what happened? FII started to book their profit. You see they were continuously selling for 600 crores, 700 crores. Then last day it was around 6,000 crores. Since they started to take out their money, the market also started corrected. So you need to keep an eye on the FII data. This will be updated every day after market hours. So when you can go long, when FII started to buy continuously for 2 or 3 days, then you can go long in our market. Whereas if they are continuously go short, which means the market may correct. I hope this video helps you to make your analysis in a better way. So for more recommendations, please follow my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.